I gotta equalize it, yo.
Stop saying shit I don't understand, dog. Say some shit I know what the fuck you talking about. You ain't got,
All right. So this is what it is right now, yo. So I'm gonna be in this little dude in the side of the screen because it's my screen record. So
oh, me
uh,
and Mike, like, I see you and
yeah,
Mike.
yeah,
No, I see you and
right, yeah.
yeah.
You see
Oh,
the
Okay,
big
so
picture. You
this
see
joint,
your little picture, but because we're doing a screen recording from my computer,
uh-huh.
it's gonna have me. You know what I'm saying? Little and y'all
don't
big.
nobody want to see that head anyway.
Well, that's
Like,
true
I'm
too. You
sorry
know
for
what I'm
that lady,
saying?
though, but don't nobody want to see that head, yo. All them glasses.
All right. I
What
mean,
is
well,
the last t-shirt you got on?
well, we were recording, so it is what it is.
So we're going already?
Yeah, I told you ain't no stopping it once it get going.
All right, y'all. Brothers talking shit. We official now.
Yeah.
Let me put my motherfucking snacks down and shit. I'm snacking and shit. Hold up.
Yeah.
You
Make
good?
sure I ain't got nothing in my choppers. All right. This is Brothers Talking Shit, episode 31. We have Reggie Miller. They have Priest Holmes. My man, shout out to my man Rick. He said I got to throw that Greg Maddox out there. Was Greg Maddox 31?
I don't watch baseball. That shit for cornballs.
I think that's what. No, we're not going to do that. Rick, you got a cornball to me. You my guy. This is episode 31. As you see, we got Cousin Mike live and direct.
Yup.
We official, baby. If you don't know, which is sad at the 31 episodes, but I am the Flesh Man, better known as the Fat Boy, also known as the man who has no problem calling you broadish. Oh yeah, and I'm your Huckleberry. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, and I be fucking up sometimes.
And I'm Rel, aka Iceberg Shorty, the king of controversial comments. I said what I said. Don't at me unless you try and cut the check. And oh yeah, Mister, I don't give a fuck.
Hey, it's Cool Mike, aka Dr. Mike, P. Diddy of Podiatry, your favorite foot doctor, and known as Crypto Cool.
Yup.
With your cool ass. First I like to say tomorrow Mike's birthday, y'all. So make sure y'all show my man Mike some love. Wish him a happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, cool.
Thank you.
Do we gotta do the Stevie Wonder happy birthday?
That's the only happy birthday I acknowledge.
You accept him?
Yeah.
And let's note that Cool is older than both of us, and he got less grade than both of us. I need to incorporate some of that shit in my life because I need the grades to go the fuck away.
That's fair. That's fair. Appreciate it, baby.
All right.
Oh, real quick shout out, man. We got another addition to the family, man. Congratulations to Jordan. If you listen a couple episodes back, my cousin Jordan just had his new baby girl. Shout out to Lola Rose. Can't wait to see you. Can't wait to meet you. Congratulations, JB, to you and wifey.
Congratulations. Listen, y'all, I got to start off now. I got to grind my gears right now.
Right now?
Right now.
Out the gate?
Start
Okay.
with the grind.
I
Damn.
got to start it. Now, if you've been watching episodes, I've had a lot to say about Jay-Z. First off, I want to shout out my man, Andre Bogus. We go way back to the Ike. But he hit Iceberg up because everybody knows I'm not social media available right now. Or he would have hit me up.
Yeah.
But he says that what he say?
You was Hove bashing.
I'm whole bashing.
Yeah.
Right? And I was offended in a small way. Now let's note that I'm drinking water today. Lemon water at that. There's no alcohol in my system. But Andre Bogus, I got love for you, my G, but I got to get with you real quick and let you know something. Matter of fact, let the world know, because obviously there's a misunderstanding, right? When it comes to certain people, you can have love for them and yet still see things that bother you and feel like you feel a need to address it. So, when I said like Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant are both known as guys who weren't the best teammates to their teammates, but they win championships. I look at that the same way I look at Hove. Hove is the greatest. If you look at my playlist, which has 960 something songs on it, I might got like 40 Hove songs on there, easy. Big time Hove fan. Do I agree with some of his practice? No, let me say more positive. Not only will we address what Hove's doing as far as 21 Savage, which is coming up, let's address what Hove is doing as far as reform, which is major, which is positive, which you have to love. And let's look at the fact that a lot of BC had in the past have been squashed with the signing of Fat Joe to Rock Nation, Jim Jones to Rock Nation. So he's mended a lot of situations that he had in the past. All I said was, first of all, that is it fair to say that Kanye, if Kanye feels like he rejuvenated Hope's career, is that fair to say? And I wanted to have that conversation. And I think it's something to be said about the fact that even though Hove is the greatest rapper of all time, besides J. Cole, everybody that we associated Hove with last week were people that already had established themselves before Hove decided to collab with them. That's how I feel about it. I love Hove. I think Hove's the greatest. But do I feel like Hove is done right by people all the time? Not necessarily. None of us have. And I was just addressing those facts. So I love Hove. Hove is the greatest. But let it be known that Hove has made some mistakes, and he's tried to fix some mistakes, and there's probably some mistakes he's still got to fix out there. But all together, what he does and what he contributes to this culture we call hip hop, there is no way to the good outweighs the bad. But I just feel like personally, certain things with him that has to be said. Now, if it feels like I'm a hater for that, then I'll be a hater, and that's cool. But I'm not going to bite my tongue and not acknowledge those things either. All right, I'm done. Anything to say, fellas? Mike?
No.
You was Hove hating last week. I said it. Fuck out of here.
I wasn't Hove hating.
You was Hove hating.
I got love for Hove.
I hear you. That's what most haters say. That's what haters say. I got love for Rel, but they be sitting there, you know what I'm saying? Straight up to my face.
I call it spade a spade.
Yeah.
But while we're talking about Hove, let's jump right into the podcast. Last week we talked about the 21 Savage situation. Bro, what have you had so far? What have you heard so far this week that jumps out to you as far as this 21 Savage situation?
First of all, man, I hit my brother Wayne, right? Because I feel like I'm a hip-hop historian. I've been in it for a long time. I'm unapologetically hip-hop. But if anybody know more hip-hop than me, it's my brother Wayne. Shout out to my brother Wayne. I hit Wayne up, who lives in Atlanta, and I said, yo, did you know? He said, no. I said, fuck it.
Right.
Nobody knew. If Wayne didn't know, nobody knew, right? So what he hearing through the grapevine is cats down there knew. And I said, it sound good. Even though Atlanta got a lot of money, it ain't enough money for people not to say something, right? You know what I'm saying? Right. That is a storyline still that if you knew that, you could run with that.
Right.
And
just
get some money. Just for the attention. Just for the attention.
Right.
TMZ would have shot you $100 for that. And life ain't that good for a lot of people in the projects that you claiming.
I found it interesting that after that, all of a sudden his dad surfaces and a video of his mom. It seemed like the summertime by what she had on.
Talking British.
Yes, with a very clear British accent. I'm also hearing that his mom has her papers, and her dad has her papers, and some of his siblings. I just heard that he hasn't. Now, what you think about that, Cool? You heard any of that kind of stuff either?
Yeah, his father apparently, well, not apparently, I saw a clip, had appeared on the Breakfast Club a couple years ago, man. With a group or a trio. He was like one of a couple people and had a Breakfast Club interview. Right. And briefly, even on like the little Instagram page, it's not like he was hiding 21 in the pictures with his dad that was on the Breakfast Club a couple years ago. But I don't know how this just wasn't put together. It don't even look like it was a true trying to hide it. At least more recently, it wasn't private. You go back, it was older pictures. It wasn't anything. I don't know. I'm still blown away by the whole reality that he because you look at the Vlad interview, right, and somebody has spliced it up, and then basically, you think dude grew up in the east side of Atlanta or whatever, just all his life or whatever. So it's I don't know. It's still unusual seeming.
Do y'all think that it's been said that he believes that it was some rhymes that he said lately that has brought this pressure down on him from ICE? What would you think? What you think when you hear that? Do you think it's possible that that's what triggered this? Because, like I said, we've known that he got a police record. There's things that going on that if they were going to red flag him, he should have been red flagged if there was a situation.
Well, yeah, they've been sitting on his paperwork for 4 years now. So he's applied to get his shit together, right? But 4 years is a long time to be sitting on it, right? I just think that sometimes they need a face or a voice to something like that, right? And that's what I just really honestly think it boiled down to, that somebody had to be the fall guy for the bullshit, right? And it just happened to be him. Like, cause dog, they could have been got him. You know what I'm saying? He's doing the right things, but there's been points in his life that he hasn't, and I get it, right? You know what I'm saying? But to change your life around and now you be the target of ICE, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh well, the narrative changed the whole time because everybody was fighting for it. Then all of a sudden he had a fully loaded Glock in the car. So fucking what? You didn't say it was illegal. You just said he had a gun in the car. If y'all don't get out here with that bullshit in this fucking gun-loving country, I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? You can't get rid of people's dogs, and you can't get rid of their guns. Those two things in this country are two things that a motherfucker will kill you and everybody you love over.
It's definitely crazy. Go ahead, Mike.
Man, it's so it's like any other thing. Y'all remember being young and making decisions and doing things, right? And I'm gonna tell you, we have never had conversations, the three of us, but I know there have been things in a double secret skeleton closet that when you're younger, you know what I'm saying, you would do or be a part of. So life, I think, is all about growth and maturity, right? And historically, some of us have been allowed to grow and mature in this world, in this country, and some of us have not, or have been kind of over, I guess, unjustly punished or whatever, right? Just for the same level from a growth perspective. So it's clear, not only through his actions, but even his music, right? Being able to tolerate 21 Savage music, I can tell you, 2 years ago, I never would have thought that I would even bother listening to 21. So him giving back to the hood, doing all these things. He had a line or bar, about his kids at the border and some other stuff. It's not unbelievable to just think that somebody as popular as that can be a target, concerted target, no doubt.
Let me ask y'all, because I'm starting to think maybe ICE might have made a mistake. Because if we seen from the Meek Mill situation, we got Jay-Z involved. Jay-Z is involved with this situation as far as 21 Savage. And I think they're going to regret fucking with 21 Savage. I think this Meek thing and this 21 Savage thing is going to be... First of all, I think it's a thing where we see a lot of hip-hop people coming together. And I see a lot of people supporting 21 Savage. There was a lot of memes at first, but then you see a lot of support, a lot of people snapping. People got something to say. So I think this might be one of them things where y'all might have picked the wrong one at the wrong time. Maybe 2 years ago you could do something like this and it'd be cool. But right now, after this mix situation and all that, I think, and the support that's coming back from this 21 Savage situation, they might be making a mistake with this one. How y'all feel about, bro? How you feel about that?
Because Jay-Z got a lot of money and he's liked by a lot of people, right? And then I guess you go with the backing of the group that you already got, so you take the whole reform thing with you, right? It's just a matter of like a lot of things just aren't adding up, man. Like it's not clear, man. This shit worse than this Jussie Smollett situation, right? But this whole Meek shit is just, I mean not Meek. This whole 21 Savage shit just ain't clear, bro. So you normally detain people when you think they're flight risk, right? You can't fucking hide him, but maybe you can because you heard that he was British. But but dog, come on, man. To keep him detained and locked up in, you know what I'm saying, prison, like where he going? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You doing the most.
So then it boils down to like, it's kind of like they can do what they want. You know what I mean? Is he more beneficial generating as a business, generating and providing for a family, paying the taxes he was paying? Like, I don't think they care, to be honest, Neef, whether they win or lose. Like, I don't think they care. I mean, it's a who cares if he get out and all that kind of stuff. You want to fight, you want to see him fight, and kind of like Meek do. But like even him being in there is a disruption of money. You feel me? And so we did the talk. Y'all know we did the reality check 2019, man. It turned out real nice. But I was quoting Meek in a trauma song, and one thing that I didn't quote them, but it applies. When they say they don't kill you now, they just take you out of your deal, kill your account, and let the money get spilled. Like you talk about the dude from Kansas City, cut your money get gone. Meek just gonna get locked up, that money get gone. You know what I mean? 21 being detained, missing out on shows. I'm sure. So it's just kind of one of those things. Even if he get cleared tomorrow, you feel me? Look at what had to happen. Somebody getting paid. I always be telling them like who getting paid from this issue.
For making this happen.
Run it up the poll. Who getting paid? Like even Jay-Z get the best lawyer. Who getting paid? Like somebody getting paid behind this stuff. You feel me? So, ICE agents getting paid. People getting paid.
A lot of money to go around, and I mean you're affecting a lot of lives too by the simple fact that you know what I'm saying 21 Savage he got a crew. However that looks, you taking the money out of a lot of people's mouths when you do stuff like this. And you gotta people gotta be doing it for clicks. Like you know the fact that he got arrested and Blueface got arrested and Lil Baby got arrested. Everybody getting arrested, or maybe they just doing dumb fuck shit. I don't know.
I don't mean to cut you off, bro, but I listened to a TED talk, a TEDx talk, right?
Yeah.
By a professor. It was a black professor, and he was traveling somewhere in the Midwest. He took he bought a car, right? Searched the car online. Bought a one-way ticket to somewhere in rural America, Midwest America, and to drive the car back. But he was a professor and had also written a book about the Black Panthers, right? And long story short, through some encounter, he was interrogated for a couple hours over a book and all of this. They put a felony on his record, and he spent years erasing the felony. Like it wasn't even true, so to speak. He lost like his job and stuff behind it. Like, so they can really
do what they want.
They don't kill you. Liquid money gets spilled. They stop that man money.
Right. And I think and I hope that this is that wake up call. You get what I'm saying? With these things going on, and hopefully people start coming together. And I'm starting to see like with the Meek situation, where you got people in power who are shocked by these things that are going on. And hopefully this can be another one of those kind of situations where not only hip-hop, but other people are realizing, why are they doing this? What's going on? Why is this going on? And maybe this is that eye-opener that leads to something bigger happening. You know? That's what I really hope at the end of the day, that it'll be just more than a hip-hop thing. Because I see a lot of hip-hop people addressing it and coming forth about it and all that, but I want to see who else it brings out. And when you got guys like Jay-Z with the power and the connections and the people he talks to and stuff like that, who knows? Because I remember watching that board meeting, the board thing with Meek and them. A lot of them people were involved because of some dealings with Jay-Z. So I hope that can be the same thing with this situation. But it has to stop where you can just do what you want to do to people, to our people, and it's just okay.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, now, bro, what's up with your man Lil Bow Wow, man? Lil Bow Wow got in a little domestic situation. We laughing about it a little bit, but it's serious because to me, I'm a little bothered by the fact that he's getting. First of all, it seems that he's getting joked on about it. Now, what seemed to have happened had something to do with Shaq and his young lady he with or whatever went to a Shaq party or was texting Shaq back and forth or whatever, and they got into something. And he was all scratched up and stuff like that, and it was he was getting clowned. And
right.
I feel like it's crazy because it's like if she was scratched up, he'd be the worst guy in the world, and he needs to be locked up, and we need to blackball him and ban him and stop all his music from being played. But it's okay, and it's a joke for that to happen to a man, and it's crazy because it's just like it's a one-way thing when it comes to, it seems like, this domestic situation. How y'all feel? Mike, how you feel about it?
Is there a video of him getting in the fight? Is that true?
I think that's just before that.
The video is of them you know what I'm saying, him jumping in her face on the elevator, right?
Oh, that's what I didn't watch.
Right. That's a prime example, and I don't mean to double back on the whole 21 Savage thing, but a motherfucker will find you out, right? You know what I'm saying? There's a video of Hove fighting with his sister-in-law, right? So motherfuckers will sell you out quickly to TMZ for whatever amount, right? So that video exists. I'm pretty sure there's a video that exists to that.
21?
Yeah, for sure.
I do think it's sad on some level that he gets clowned, you know, in a way that we know he would be villainized if the scratches or the face look different in these photos. Like he would lose his existence.
Right.
The money would spill. His bank account would shrivel up in an instant. If those, so I'm glad that I don't know what the fight if there's video, but at least according to the pictures, it looked like there was some restraint on his part.
Right.
If her face ain't messed up or whatever, and his is messed up like that. That's all. I mean, you know, and I know I think she's bigger than him, you know, whatever. But he's still a man. You know what I mean? And I guess he must have held some kind of restraint. And then they both got arrested. I understand. It's, you know, who's to know what that was like? But like social media definitely found them, and you know that is what it is. I think it ain't right, but that is what it is.
Yeah, it's over. Like, and it's been over for young Shad for a long time, right? You know what I'm saying? You got Future with your baby mother. Everybody know what that's about. You know what I'm saying? That's what Future do. You know what I'm saying? In the future, people playing football with your daughter. You know what I'm saying? Pun intended. But he just taking L after L after L. So either way, as a man, it looks bad in the light that, you know what I'm saying, you hitting on a woman. And then as a man, it looks bad in the light that a woman handled you, right? So it's damn if you do, damn if you don't. You just have to avoid that situation altogether. Right. Like, dog, I'm going to get on another elevator. Matter of fact, I'm going to stay here and you go wherever you going to go. It's probably the best thing for you at this point, right? Because you will give it to you.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy to me because, and I always say this, but I haven't said this on this podcast, but it's always been a thing because I can remember Stephen A. Smith getting suspended, and I don't remember what situation it was as far as a domestic situation, but he got suspended about a comment that he made about women, like, it's not always a man's fault in a domestic situation. Now, me being a man who have nothing but women around me my whole life, you know what I'm saying? I'm a firm believer in walking away from a situation. But I also do believe that women get off the hook as far as those kind of situations when they can be dead wrong. There are women out there that will attack you, move out. You're trying to leave, won't let you leave. Those kind of things happen, and it's like, oh well, a man shouldn't do. And I agree with that. But in the same token, some situations happen where you have. What choice do you have? Like, let me ask y'all this. Is it always a man's fault in a domestic violence situation? Cool.
No.
But as far as the world, it seems like it is. Am I wrong in that?
You right, but the world wrong.
Bro, yeah, right. You might be right, but here's the truth. We live in the world. You know what I'm saying? So you can try it if you want.
And I'm a man who tells my sisters, I will tell my daughter, there's no reason in the world for you to put your hands on a man.
Right.
I know some women who feel like, oh, he did this, he said this to me, so I can hit him. Oh, he cheated on me, so I can hit him.
You don't know how the man gonna react.
There's no right to that.
You a man. He might rage out. You don't know what happened to him, and he might black out and uppercut you because his mama used to beat him. You don't know.
Right.
You don't know.
I know for a fact I've been in a situation where I walked 5-6 blocks and this woman followed me 5-6 blocks. Like, would not leave me alone. You get what I'm saying? These kind of situations happen, and I feel a way to a certain extent because it's like, as a man, and I get it, don't get me wrong, I got daughters, you know what I'm saying? I have sisters, I have a mother, and it's not cool to put your hands on a female, but it also has to be addressed in some way that it's not cool for a female or woman to put their hands on a man because of something said or something did, as long as they weren't physically attacked first. You get what I'm saying? And those things I feel like aren't addressed, and it's just strictly a man situation, and I don't think that's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Fair.
Definitely. Right. We gotta do something about this, man. I had to start the movement, man. I might have to give me a T-shirt or something. Defend the guys out here. I got you. Bow Wow. I got you, dog. I'm gonna hold you down. Even though, listen, the main man been on some goofy shit for a minute. Like,
For a long time, bro.
He need a hug. Maybe I don't know what's going on. Like, he need a hug or something, man. Because he just on some dumb shit.
I watched one of them shows, man. Looked like he was drinking a lot. So I don't know if he got an alcohol problem or something.
Well, they had the whole thing with JD. He said he was on pills and doing drugs and all this stuff. And then JD was on the Breakfast Club and said, "I'm around Bow Wow all the time. He not like that with me." So, like I said, it seemed like it's a thing where it's though he's looking for attention. Your music career is done. I don't know if acting is working out for you. You're not getting the attention that you want, but it seemed like Bow Wow needs a hug.
I don't know. I think he all right. I think he can be all right. I don't think he's this ain't like no. It seems like he's been in lower places than where he is right now. The new wave ain't what's your best music coming out. It's just staying relevant on some level, right?
Yeah.
So he got a couple shows or whatever. What's the
Growing Up Hip Hop. Growing Up Hip Hop.
People watch that. I watched it. You know,
Yeah.
he was drinking.
I got it recorded. You know, I don't watch shit.
Man, listen. With the Shade Room, or somebody put up a post. Somebody put up a post a few weeks ago, and Bow Wow and his daughter on there.
Yeah,
right.
And it was the most, cute black father. And I wrote like, that's lame. Him and his daughter could get a show on YouTube. You could pop, you know what I mean? And
right.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's dead in the sense of music and touring per se. But when I took my Cal to the daggone, what's that? So Deaf.
Reunion joint?
It wasn't a reunion, but it was the show. What's the TV show? It's a TV show associated with it. The JD show.
Oh, with the kids or whatever.
Yeah.
Neef's Hip Hop Stores. Yeah,
but
whatever.
Listen, it was live. You understand?
Yeah.
And Bow Wow was there. It was live.
Right.
Like, I didn't even know. We was older when Bow Wow came out, but it was live.
It was popping, right?
And she had, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lane he can travel. I think if it is substance abuse, because if that's the trigger, like with old girl, if you drunk and sloppy, and then you getting all in her face and carrying on, you know what I mean? That ain't. He was drinking one time. He talking about on Pyru. I'm like, come on, y'all. If you ain't drinking, you ain't saying on Pyru when you get mad. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. So
no, Snoop your uncle.
Yeah. You gotta say all of that. Right. And they know.
Yeah, like I mean, so here's my thing that's always been, and I ain't gonna spend too much time on this Bow Wow thing. Right. It's hard growing up as an artist, and I don't even know, but it has to be difficult at growing up as a young artist in hip hop, and then translating that to a different audience, right? So if it was cute when he was growing up playing basketball, you know what I'm saying? Right. And when you compare, like, I guess I would say, Memphis Bleek, right? Memphis Bleek wasn't rapping cute on Coming to Age when he was 15 years old. Like, Bleek was 15 on Coming to Age. You know what I'm saying? Right. So making that transit, I think that only way that transition is in R&B, right? So you necessarily can't do that in that space of being. It just didn't work out for him. You know what I'm saying? As you try to get some more adult content in your music, right? Especially when you was known to, be loved by 106 and Park. You know what I'm saying? Like 106 and Park don't love nobody like they love B2K and Bow Wow.
I mean, I think all of them have had that problem. Whether it's, Chris he might have made the smoothest transition, even though his has been a bumpy one. Mm-hmm. But Bow Wow has always been the butt of the jokes, and I was just sitting back here thinking, because remember when he got the tattoo with the clown crying on his arm?
No, but okay.
You remember that?
No.
He had the tattoo. His first tattoo was a clown. It was him as a clown crying. I'm
not that invested, but that's funny. Now I gotta go look it up. That's funny.
Then it was to Jeezy, I never let a chick Lil Bow Wow me. Like, he's always been that guy.
The butt of the jokes.
I got guns to style.
That's a little Bow Wow. Yeah.
Right. He's always been that guy, man. I hope he get it together though. Definitely. I definitely hope Bow Weezy.
I'm rooting for him.
Huh?
I'm rooting for him.
You said do it again?
He said he rooting
Oh,
for
you
him.
root for him? Oh, definitely.
And his daughter is a star. Just from a 60-second clip, you can tell it.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he's looking for the wrong kind of attention, man. But
right.
And that boy got to be damn near 30 years old.
Who?
And that listen,
Bow Wow.
Bow Wow definitely 30 years old.
Right, like
it's hard to make a transition. Anyway, hip hop probably harder, but like that Hollywood scene. Look at them child actors that turn into something, man. It's hard to do to be a reputable adult, and it's far and few between once you are a child star. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
he 31.
The last this far. You know what I mean?
He's too old for that.
He be 32 next month.
Yeah, he's definitely too old for that. Am I the only one who going bad? Meek Mill has grown on yo. I know. I'm gonna ask you, Mike, because I already know bro answer. But that song, when I first heard that album, was like, it's okay. It was like seven songs. It was like I would at least say it was 6. I would at least say it was 5 songs on it that I felt was better than that song. Now, I don't know if they playing it a lot, and I might be they might have mentally trained me to like it. But look, you rich? She said you rich. Like,
right. Hey,
there's certain shit on there. Yeah. And listen, Lori Harvey, she got to be loving the fact that he said her name on the shit. Because everybody in the world, if you haven't seen her, you probably Googled her after hearing her name on that track. But it's growing on me heavy. And seeing the visual is growing on me. How you feel about that, Mike?
So that last line is what hooked, line, and sinkered me. The visual. Right?
It felt like a 90s video, didn't it?
Listen. So all right, so dating back. I won't say not the biggest Drake fan. Because I can't not be a fan of music, right? So, and I know he makes great music. But, for lack of a better statement, let's say that, right? Not the biggest Drake fan. But I always would tell my wife, like, I like my Drake a certain way. Pause. Like, right. So I like when he rap a certain way, like in the big talking, you know what I mean? I like that. So this song is that, right? Then Meek, the big shit talking with humility, me and Drake come back to back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
That flip and play on that whole thing was just exciting on the song level. But the visual, I don't know. It's just a nice look.
Tipping a
minute.
Clean,
it's sharp. You know what I mean? You see the power in the video. You know what I'm saying? It's some cameos in that video that people don't know the faces to, probably.
Ain't that main man from Texas?
Yeah, it's big power in that video real quick though. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So they showing it without showing it, and yeah, I like it. I think I got excited because of the conglomerate kind of nature. You know, Meek talking a different game nowadays, and so just anytime you bring a collective in a room, dudes that was feuding, the look is much better united than it was as a beef.
Right. Okay, bro. Go ahead.
Hate on what? Look, man. I'm probably one of the biggest Drake fans ever. I like the singing. I like the rapping. He's too big of a star for me not to be, right? And all that he don't write his own rhymes is bullshit, right? I have professed and have not been the biggest Meek Mill fan, but Meek Mill's album Championships is a very close second to Royce's album for me, and everybody knows that, right? Everybody knows how I feel about Royce, and that championship shit is right there, right? And I'd be willing to have an argument with somebody about it. I love the song from the beginning. I listened to other podcasts talk about how that wasn't going to be the anthem and how the Uptown shit was going to be, you know what I'm saying, the move, which I also like Uptown too. But Cool's right, man. It's a better look to be collaborate with somebody of that stature on that level. And I ain't seen the video yet, man, because I'm not the biggest video guy at this point in my life, man. I like to take all that stuff away and extract that and just let me listen to the words. So no hating from me, man. Y'all got me excited. I'm going to go check the video out. And I don't watch videos, right? You know.
Hey, yo, tell me why he be like, and I'll show you how to eat it. Yo, did he write that down, or was that just in the...
It worked.
It works.
That shit worked,
Yeah.
It's working right
But
now.
that's famous. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe with Hov, I told her, "Boo, slow down, baby." Like, we thought that shit was so ill. Like he said, "Boo." It's like, what the fuck is that?
That's a classic one too.
Yeah.
But yo, that song, and I'm gonna take it back. See, I'm on my whole shit all episode now.
Oh, there you your whole shit.
I'm taking it back to Hard Knock Life album, and that song remind me of Coming to Age too, because when Hard Knock Life album first came out, it was a bunch of songs on there, and I think that Coming to Age was one of them things that throughout the years it slowly climbed up to be one of the songs. All you gotta do is trying to come up, hold my own weight, defend my crown. All you got, I mean, everybody knows what's next. You know what I'm saying?
Part
So it's
2.
one of them things
Yeah.
I feel like it's
Okay, right in there.
well, yeah, me. Operation was don't do that. We can do this all
Yeah, I
day.
know.
Don't do that. We can do a bar piece. The whole joke.
For real, the whole joke.
That's how I feel about that song, man. I definitely feel like it's one of them things that grew on me, and I appreciate it more now.
Yeah.
Yeah, check out the visual, bro.
I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check it.
Definitely a good look. Tip in there, cleaner than the Board of Health.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's Tip. That's what he do.
All right.
You want to get in that tip shit while you here? Oh, good. Do your thing. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you rock.
Racist ass. What we got? We got some tip shit to talk about.
Yeah.
Oh, matter of fact, we can.
I definitely got some tip shit to talk about. You said tip, so they got my shit going.
We do. Well, we got to talk about racist ass Liam Neeson.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Racist ass Liam Neeson. For those who don't know, you lived under the rock the last week. Out of nowhere, Liam Neeson decides to tell the world that he was overseas and came home and found out that one of his friends was raped by a black man. First of all, every chick I ain't gonna say every woman, but a lot of times that's the cop out. But I'm just saying it's weird. But when you think of that, it's a black guy. But that's neither here nor there. But she got raped by a black man, and he went outside with a club and was waiting for any black man to come up to him and say something to him. So if you were a black man on that block and you recognize, oh shit, that's taken, you might got Billy Club.
Oh shit, that's taken.
Yeah, that's taken. That's good. You just took it. Let me know, bro, man. What's up with Liam Neeson?
All right, so you had more particular. First of all, if that's racist, right? I thought this is how it was played in my mind. It was that he heard about it and he was just going out there in a fit of rage, right? So I gave the benefit of the doubt, right? But now, are you saying? And let me clear this up before we put bad information out there on our platform. Are you saying that he was looking for any black person to come through, or was he just on a fit of rage?
Sure. That's what I got from it.
All right.
Don't listen. Don't quote me for shit on here. Unless it's about me. If I'm talking about no motherfucker, don't quote me for shit. Okay.
All right. So in my mind, right? Let me back this up. So in my mind, it was Liam Neeson. You know what I'm saying? Heard about this, and now he's going ham, right?
No.
All right. Go ahead, clear it up, cool.
Apparently, he heard about it, and basically for a week or so,
Oh shit.
was hoping that he would encounter any random black person and get into it so he could kill him.
All right. Well, let me go ahead and change my thought.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
You say that, right?
Yeah.
What if Liam Neeson, right, was walking around for a week, right, and ran into any random black guy, right?
Yeah.
And got his ass whooped. Like, that shit would be crazy, wouldn't it? Like, Liam Neeson would have got his ass clean whooped. This ain't no fucking movie, Liam. Like,
That's what my wife said. This ain't no movie, yeah.
You ain't got no particular set of skills that we fear.
Take his ass whooping with your Billy Club.
So look, wait a minute. Let's get a quote in here.
All right.
I went up and down areas with a kosh, a bludgeon. That's what that means. I ain't know what that means. Hoping I'd be approached by somebody. I'm ashamed to say that, he told the Independent. And I did it for maybe a week, hoping Neeson apparently gestured air quotes with his finger, black bastard would come out of a pub and have a go at me with something, you know, so that I could kill him.
What black man is at a pub anyway? I just ain't a pub.
We went to a pub in Philly, yo. Right before we went to the joint, that was a pub.
Right, but that just so happened we was looking for some drinks.
Right, but we were three black people in the pub. I'm talking about men, 3 black men.
Right.
Yeah.
If you ran into Taken while he was at the pub, he was trying to do you.
If I'd have walked out the pub in South Philly and Liam Neeson was out there with a bludgeon, a club, a kosh, and I'm like, oh shit, Taken. You know what I'm saying?
We done rolled on his ass.
Right. Shizzy back with a rock him one time as soon as he looked at me funny.
Yo, listen, right? Before you go, I seen a fight one time, right? And the girl came up the street with a bat, right?
Yeah.
Swung her bat one time, missed, and got her ass whipped with her bat.
Yeah. That's all it take with a bat. You know what I'm saying? You can't go hammering Hank on him. You know what I'm saying? You gotta hit him with the short. You gotta hit him with the short pumps. You gotta hit him with the, you know what I'm saying, the short bats. Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Ice, man.
So yeah, man, like, no, he's a fucking racist. I recant my whole, so I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Fuck Liam Neeson. Don't he got a new movie coming out? Taking on the plane, taking on the train, take it to the basketball court. He taking somebody somewhere. Hey, what's his new shit? Fuck that.
Tucking. It so happens the old girl from what's name is in the movie? Old girl from Shameless. Who leaving Shameless?
Oh, Emma Rossum.
Yeah, she in the movie.
I'm an Emma
But
fan.
before you speak on it, while you looking up the movie, then what's her name? Michelle Rodriguez, who was at Widows with him, said he can't be racist because he had a makeout scene with a black woman.
Get the fuck out of here. That was his job.
Listen, he was tucking down. What's the name too? What's the main chick from How to Get Away with Murder?
That's like saying
Viola Davis. Oh yeah, you talking about on Widows?
Right. He told me, listen, it was a real intimate kiss. It wasn't no peck.
That's his job. He got paid to do that.
Right. I'm just saying, that's what Michelle came out and said.
Something.
Say it again, bro.
Remember you said you show your meat for something.
Right.
Like all this is how much you get paid to get. You could be racist and kiss Viola Davis. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's like saying nobody in Hollywood racist or nobody in the police force is racist or nobody. Come on, man.
That's
I
hilarious.
don't know why you say it. That's even more baffling. Why you felt comfortable talking about that like that?
Why did he out of nowhere?
Out of nowhere.
Nobody asked you or heard anything. You just decided to volunteer that information. It's confusing to me.
That is fucking hilarious.
So Michelle Rodriguez, I'm sorry to let you know that kissing a black woman you can still be racist. Motherfucking slave traders, I don't know. Did slave owners kiss black women? I don't know. They probably did. They stand black people.
Yes. Like, absolutely.
That's why we got light-skinned people.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean,
at the end of the
yeah, I mean, nothing else to talk about.
black women.
We're not gonna talk about the rape part.
We ain't gonna talk about the rape part.
What about Nick Cannon? Nick Cannon's all over the place. Nick Cannon challenges Liam Neeson to a boxing match. Who you got? Liam Neeson and Nick Cannon. Nick. You got Nick being Liam?
Yes.
Yep.
Knock Liam clean the fuck out.
Clean out. Yeah. First round.
He should. I mean, Nick all over the place, man. Let's talk about Nick, man. And I've been meaning to talk about Nick a little bit because Nick been saying a lot. First off, it's said that the staff of the Wendy Williams show wants to keep Nick permanently. What y'all think of that?
Charlemagne mentioned specifically, he was like, I don't know what Nick's plans are. He said something about he hadn't agreed with Nick a lot, but he said historically, but he was like, whatever he did good this week, and he put in his bid for a daytime talk show if he wanted something. Now, he just said that off the cuff. I just was listening. So I didn't realize what you just mentioned till more recently, that the staff members like him enough and want him, at least that's a rumor, to replace her on a permanent basis. That's gangster. I like Nick Cannon. I like Nick ever since he turned down that money from NBC. That's cold to me. So he could benefit with whatever doubt. I like Nick, and I'm down for the support in whatever way.
I can't stand Wendy Williams. I mean, I'm not impressed by Wendy Williams.
Yeah, I don't think I ever watched it. One episode through. You know what I mean?
I like how 50 Cent be's bashing her. That's about it. Like,
but she's out because her husband cheated on her, right? Am I wrong? Or do y'all know anything about that?
I think she's out because she's sick. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, she fainted on TV.
Did she?
Mm-hmm. On the show. Yeah.
But Nick also said that Travis Scott, basically almost to the extent, don't quote me, because I told you I don't quote me on shit. But what I got from it was that Travis Scott ain't hip hop enough dealing with Kylie Jenner. Do you think she takes away from his status as far as hip hop dealing with her? If that do, then Kanye West do too, then, right?
Well, we already off of Kanye. You know what I'm saying? I canceled Kanye before I canceled R. Kelly. But I mean, Travis Scott from motherfucking Houston, like that is what it is.
Does it affect his place?
I don't think Travis Scott is hip hop.
So he pop?
Fucking right. What does he rap?
Well, you said he wasn't a rapper, right? You did tell me that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess culturally he's hip hop. I mean, but the Kardashians are culturally hip hop, so there's that. You know what I mean? Like,
are they?
Fucking right. Absolutely. They may be culture vultures, but a part of the culture nonetheless.
Right. So, going back to Liam Neeson, does this take a hit on his career anyway?
No.
They don't.
I mean, I think you feel how you feel about him regardless of.
They don't care. If they don't care, and by they, if you got an ass, it don't matter. Like, so if they don't care, no, his career ain't gonna be. It's something they're gonna not care about.
Right. It's gonna be fake outrage until Taken 10 come out.
Right.
Right.
But it's to the point where though he's not as hot. Only role I want to see him play, honestly, for selfish reasons, is on the 18 too, because I'm mad that I loved the first 18 and they never did a second one. So that's the only role I want to see him play on that.
Oh, Hannibal, ain't that his name?
Huh?
He played Hannibal, right?
Yeah, he played Hannibal, right?
Yeah.
So if anything, I would want him to play that. That's it.
The group that would be offended by these comments don't have enough collective power to affect Liam Neeson's money.
Right. I like them as Darkman in Oscar Schindler. That's about it.
We don't support, like, we might go see a movie, you know what I mean? But we not, black people ain't gonna beat the movie if he just in it or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's not like we first line and just, for Liam. I mean, Taken franchise was good early on, but I wasn't going to the theater to watch it.
Right. And by good, you mean the first one.
Right, first two, maybe second one. I don't know.
Yo.
I don't even know who they took in the second one. Did they take him in the third one? Didn't they take him in the third one?
They take I don't know. They take his daughter again, right?
His ex-wife, right? See, I don't know.
But the third one they took
him.
No. The second one. Did they take him in the second one?
I thought they took him in the third one.
No, they took his wife.
That was his ex-wife.
In the third one, his wife died.
He need to retire.
He got back with his wife. She died, and then they went after the daughter or something.
Let me get this overview. An ex-covert operative, Brian Mills, and his ex-wife, Lenore, are enjoying a reconciliation when Lenore is brutally murdered. Brian is framed for the crime and flees, and the FBI, CIA, police are in hot pursuit. The last time he channels his rage, a particular set of skills. His particular set of skills.
Yeah, that shit gonna be on his tombstone.
Into hunting down Lenore's real killers, taking his revenge and protecting the most important thing left in his life, his daughter Kim. Yeah.
She was in another movie where she got captured, man. That girl always getting captured. I seen her something. And she got captured.
She was doofy as shit to get captured in that last movie. The first one. I don't know. She was all giddy running around in her sundress and shit. The fuck out of here.
Right, trying to throw that department.
Yeah.
Yo, am I bugging? Okay, my little cousin, he's having a baby shower tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I bugging because I bought a baby card with the white baby on it?
Yes.
Yeah. You bugging.
I don't got time for that. When I'm in the store, I'm just trying to get a fucking card. With the cards with the black babies on. Right. Get these fucking cards, I get the fuck out of this store.
They got an Afrocentric section, bro.
Right.
No, not at Rite Aid, dog. I ain't see that.
Definitely at Rite Aid. I was going to say at Rite Aid.
But listen, that's what brothers talking. That's what this is for. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what this is for.
you gonna say you
is the
check
short
me?
answer.
Listen.
It's a shorter section. Just go right to there next time.
Yeah.
But you gotta look for the tag.
You gotta look for the tag.
Like, listen, I'll take it out. I show T. T like, why I got a white baby on here?
No T.
So man, I'm like, man, that shit crazy. So I go to write it down in the book. You know, I write this shit down in the book. She's like, what you writing down? I'm like, don't worry. I'm like, I gotta check this shit out, dog. Like, ain't no fucking way. Who be in this? Dog, listen, the first good card I see I'm going with, it makes sense. Cool, this is what I need. I'm not like, oh, I got 4 cards here. I don't know which one to fucking pick. No, the first one that's trying to get my point across, I don't give a fuck what's on it. It'd be a fucking, I don't care what's on it. It'd be a purple baby. I'm trying to get this fucking card to get the fuck out the store.
But it don't be a purple baby. They usually be white, and that's the point. You was a black baby shower, right?
Yeah, hey, T-Rock, right? Okay. I'll let her know. Oh, man, let's get to the shit. Chris Brown and Offset. Now, see, to me, before I even let y'all talk, do y'all recall, I don't know if Mike was on that episode, we were talking about how, Mike was on the episode, because I said, is it wrong that Chris Brown, they were saying that Chris Brown was trying to see what was up with Cardi. Y'all remember that?
Yes, I recollect.
I said, was he wrong for that? And they said he didn't directly say, but his people were inquiring about Cardi.
Really?
And then, yes, and then Offset said something like to Chris Brown. I recall that. So now, the 21 Savage thing happened, and Chris, from what I seen, Chris posted a meme, but he said we need to stop this. So he posted a funny meme that seemed to be coming at 21 Savage, but under it, he said something like this needs to stop. Now we got action. Offset, Chris Brown going back and forth. Chris Brown talking about, this is my address, pull up. Whole bunch of names being called. To me, it goes back to the Cardi B thing. What y'all think about this situation, Ralph? What's on your mind?
I don't know why people keep fucking with Chris, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, he gave that motherfucker his address. You know how crazy you gotta be to say, hey, dog, stop texting me. Come the fuck over here and catch this fade.
He gave the whole world his address.
That's right. That's my point.
Right.
All right, yo, it's Hollywood. Everybody got your address, right? The map to the stars is real. They will pull up at your front door and people will be taking pictures, right? That's real, right? So your address ain't really hidden, considering Google Maps is a thing, right?
Right.
But fucking like, it might have been on some pushing up on Cardi shit or just opening your mouth about some shit that you don't know nothing about. But Chris Brown is definitely about that life, and I don't know why people keep fucking with him. It's weird. And Offset too, cause you so gangster. Why you ain't pull up?
Right.
I gave you my fucking address. Come over. Come holler at me. No cameras, no nothing. The boxing ring is in the basement.
Yo, Chris was talking that shit, wasn't
he? Yeah. He told him, stop texting me. Where you at? I'm home. Pussy.
The nigga Offset gotta win. We don't need these light skinned niggas getting no more. I can remember back in the day, right? They said that when Nino Brown stabbed boy in his hand, I said, I never liked your light skinned ass anyway. Like it was over for light skinned boys. If Chris Brown beat up Offset, light skinned boys is back popping again. Not that it matters to me because I'm out the game. You know what I'm saying? But for all dark skinned men around the world, Offset don't even fight Chris. Like, because if you lose, you fucking it up for every dark skinned boy around the world.
They're not gonna fight. It ain't nothing to fight about. When you think about it, what's there to fight about? Who's offended by a meme that was a meme that offended? Like, it ain't nothing to fight about. Like, unless it's something deeper. You know what I mean? Like y'all say, you know, like you're saying, but like over this, it don't seem like nothing to fight about. And it's almost like you gotta set up plans and have a fight. Ain't nobody got time for that. You grown with kids, like, both of them, for real, ain't got time for that. Now you ain't 22 no more. You ain't Blueface age. You feel me? And y'all done been doing this a while. You know what I mean? So maybe it's on site when y'all see each other, but ain't nobody got time to be pausing what I'm doing and then come fighting for no good reason. I don't know. But
that's what happened when people call you out though. Like you there's certain people you just can't call a bluff, and that's what he tried to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop talking shit. Pull up. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, you know.
Offset. go work on that new. When you, not that I care, because I don't care, but you're the only Migo who didn't drop a solo album yet. Like, you might want to get in the studio and put that bullshit out.
Oh, they pushed his shit back. Remember, his shit was supposed to come out in December too. They pushed it back because the whole Cardi thing.
See, well, you need to go work on that and finish that up.
And your wife is one of the biggest artists in the world, and you out here wilding. Yeah, fucking with 19-year-olds. Like,
right, you got it like,
yeah, you would think your wife ain't bad, you know what I mean? And she on top, like she on top for real.
Listen, just because she bad and on top don't mean she don't get a nigga nerve.
Oh yeah, you know what's the famous saying? You know what I'm saying? Show me the baddest chick in the world, and I'll show you a motherfucker that's tired of fucking her.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, we don't write this. That's just how it goes.
That's what I say. What's the phrase? That's what I say. Right. Disclaimer: that's not how I feel.
Right. I'm just saying. Right. How many other like that?
Right.
There was no parts to that.
No, but you're right. I mean, if we keeping it funky,
yeah.
You know, you're right. Like, it ain't even about, it ain't even about being bad and being on top. They all perks though. That does matter. It matters, and you hate for it to like you condoning it, but like how sloppy you are is what I would think. Like, if you're being sloppy with it, that could be contrived as even disrespect. There's no way you can make me believe that there's a unilateral way of thinking about whether it be males and females or people in relationships or not. Like, somebody is home, like, I told you can go out and do that, but why you gotta be sloppy? You feel me? Not everybody is like, why you cheating on me? I'm so, you know what I mean? Just some people got open relationships or whatever they got. So I don't know. It's just how he moving, and then it's hard to be in the limelight, and it's hard to grow, and I just hope that they mature through that. I think creatively it matters. I think, from a family thing and structure, it could matter in a positive way. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Definitely. Sandra Bland would have been 32 years old on February 7th.
R.I.P. Sandra Bland.
R.I.P.
Did they say they found another dude hanging in the cell that she died into? Did y'all hear that?
I hadn't heard.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that.
Yeah, another black dude.
And also, Trayvon Martin is crazy. He would have been 24 on February 5th, so their birthdays was 2 days apart. He would have been 24. R.I.P. to Trayvon. We never forget.
R.I.P. to Trayvon.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, R.I.P. Young Trey.
Those people who go through those situations.
Wow.
LeVar Ball is back. Wow. LeVar Ball, listen. One son ain't even in the league. He ain't in college. You got the last one, the baby. He might be a top 5 pick the way it's looking. Lonzo, and I'm a Laker fan. Has he been solid? Has he shown little signs? Yes. But for you to be talking is really best you shut up. Now, for those who don't know who LeVar Ball is Lonzo Ball dad, talking a big baller brand. And there's nothing wrong with being your son's #1 fan. But come on, be realistic. Your son's better than LeBron James. Your son, come on, man. Like, please go back into whatever little hole you was in and go back to whatever you were doing for the last year, because you're not helping anything with your mouth. Right?
I question why he stepped away for a while, right? And I think that strategically he was doing things to get his kids' names out there. You got to appreciate it because, one, it worked, right? You know what I'm saying? Lonzo went to the Lakers like they ordained or wanted it to happen, right? When the other boy didn't get picked up, nobody was fucking with him. He kind of like backed off and stepped away at that point because you still got the young one, Melo, right? LaMelo, that's the youngest one. Yeah, one of them, the youngest one. You kind of still got to work with him because he ends up going to another high school after playing overseas or whatever, and you still want to kind of see that work. So you got to get back out there. And then the Lakers are on the move to move your son, right? So then your son say something. Now you got to get back out there and campaign for him and say, "Oh man, we rather be in Phoenix because he'd be better with Devin Booker." And you know what I'm saying?
Is he campaigning for him or hurting him?
I don't think it's ever hurt him because it hasn't hurt him yet. He played for the Lakers. His son played for the Lakers.
Right, his son played for the Lakers, and his son last year had every guy in the league, every point guard especially, looking to chop his head off because his dad wouldn't shut up.
No, that's fine. His son played for the Lakers. I get it. I hear what you're saying. None of that matters because guess what? His son played for the Lakers.
Sometimes you gotta say, "Pop, shut the fuck up."
Why?
I just feel like
It's worked.
it has it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Extremely.
I feel like it's worked. I feel like it's worked to a certain extent, and I feel like in other aspects it hasn't worked. In
How?
other aspects, it's not been the best thing for him, especially when look at how he's playing. You can't even come on. And I support him. I want to see him do good. I like him. I don't even want to see him get traded. I like his vision. I like the possibilities of him being something like a Jason Kidd, possibly. I love all that. But his dad running his mouth talking about he better than LeBron and Luke Walton ain't this and da-da-da-da-da. My man, shut up. Please. Your wife's sick. She trying to get back. Do that. Worry about your other sons. Your son a grown man. I'm a grown man. End of the day, can my pop pull me to the side and say something to me? On the side, yes. But I'm grown up to speak for myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't need my pop to sit back here and tell the whole world how great I am. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with saying it every once in a while, but dog, you have to shut up. Because you're making it hard on him. He got to go deal in that locker room and look at them guys in the face. You don't got to do that. He has to go look at Luke Walton. He has to deal with Magic Johnson. And his career is in their hands as of right now.
Yeah.
LeVar, please. Take your peanut head ass back wherever you was at.
So no, I don't agree with how he does it necessarily, but let's look back at strong father figures being involved in lives, even in sports. I just take the sports. So look at the Manning family.
Right.
It was Eli supposed to go.
Charges.
Right? Who else? Somebody else did it. Like people do it. You know what I mean? So it's whether it's an agent and it's Rich Paul or it's LeVar Ball. Basically, I heard that if Lonzo was going to get traded, he wanted to go to Phoenix. Now, he didn't even get traded. And that actually happened before. So, one thing I heard, and that actually made me scratch my chin on it, he was talking about him saying basically how his son the middle son, stealing them glasses or whatever they did, kind of derailed his ascension and all that kind of stuff. So, it really was working, even if the method is a little brash or bold or too much. In doses, I love it. You're talking about advocating for your kids on the surface, advocating for your kids, and your workers becoming manifest. That is what we all want, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. Terrell means that's what I think. I mean by like it works, even if the brashness could be turned down. Give me a 7 instead of a 10. Like, and not even that I matter, but like, you know what I mean? I don't. It's not. I don't have a huge dislike for him anymore because I think it is a purpose, a character, a bullhorn kind of situation. So all we got to do is look at what's coming down the pipe. And since he plays sports and not drop mixtapes, we would think he had an album coming out if he did music. You feel me? That's all.
Right, but see, y'all looking at it on a level of LeVar sit down, right? So LeVar was talking on a TV show that had to have called him to come up there. He ain't knocking on the door saying, "Hey, let me in. I got some shit to say." No, they fucking
don't know that.
Dog, that's not how that works. You can't just walk in the studio and get on TV.
I know.
But that's what they called him.
We don't know who made that call.
No, regardless.
Listen,
No. You're not hearing what I'm saying. He could have made the call, or they could have called him. There had to be an agreement on Fox's side, is what I'm saying. Regardless of who made the call.
Right.
You have to give him a platform, and they gave it to him.
Right. First off, I want to say, Mike, what you think does matter. First off. Secondly, even with the Manning family, I don't even think you could compare that one situation with, you don't hear Archie every other situation having something to say. Archie be chilling for the most part.
What do you mean? He only had a situation.
I'm not done yet, Terrell.
Shit. Shit. All right, you right. Go ahead.
Thirdly, damn. See, I lost my thought fucking with you. I don't think I get what you're saying. You want, of course, you want your dad. I love that, and I love that aspect of it. Him being a dad and rooting for his son. I love that aspect of it. He just, some things you just, you got. And what you said, brother, about the fact that whether he called or they call him, if they call me so that you can make end of the day, you're really made fun of. We do this when you hear one of his interviews, are you laughing with him or laughing at him?
Both.
I'm laughing at him when he said something. I can beat Michael Jordan 1-on-1. You're that guy. Everybody got that guy around the way. Oh yeah, here he come. You about to say some dumb shit? Yeah, you got that. He that guy to me. You know what I'm saying? Dude, where his heart's coming from, I respect it. But you have to know the difference in between them calling you down there and them putting you on TV to boost their ratings. At the end of the day, that's what it's doing. No matter what you're saying, the dumb shit that's coming out your mouth is for their greater good of them getting the views. And we're all laughing at you. But I mean, I respect where his heart come from and what he wants for his sons, of course. And that's good to see black men doing that for their children. So don't think I'm ever doubting that. That's definitely, at the end of the day, the most important thing. But he could chill out a little bit. Like you said, he could tone it down a whole lot.
Yeah.
Like he was. I don't know what made him resurface. Anything else to say about that, gentlemen?
Keep doing your thing, LeVar.
Yeah, I just think he was trying to force the trade to Phoenix if it shook down. Now he don't got to worry about it for the rest of the season.
Right. Okay. Now, Iceberg. Your homegirl. The best female rapper to ever live. Nicki Minaj with her bitter ass. Got a song talking about Drake and Meek. What you got to say about it, dog? How you feeling about it? I know how you feel about it already, but I want the world to hear shit.
All right, man. So I was going to say this shit for grinding my gears since you goddamn brought it up. It is fucking freezing out here for Nicki Minaj, right? It's been cold for a long time, and I've been saying it for years now. Dog, she's not relevant. She can't fucking rap. She is literally hanging on by her past momentum. It's nothing out here for. Like, it just came out of nowhere that you got that going all of a sudden, got the freestyle on the motherfucking Meek song. You talking shit. Meek is beyond you now, right? That is the most insignificant relationship he ever had in his life, fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? And now you just out here reaching. Your album was trash. Your singles been trash. But everybody just like, it's like Michael fucking Jackson coming out saying, ooh, on the track and then going goddamn double fucking platinum. No, he's going to go double platinum because he gave you Thriller, right? You know what I'm saying? Right. But that don't make that song hot and it don't make him a better artist, right?
Right.
He wasn't putting out great music before he died. It just was like, give me your old hits, dog. Your fucking legacy act. Go goddamn play next to Salt and Pepper and Boys the Men and motherfucking goddamn going 112. That's where you at right now. Shit's trash. Fucking go do a residency in fucking Vegas. She is garbage. Nobody want to hear you rap. It's over.
First off, what are you mad about? That's
what?
I'm confused.
Oh, you talking Nick? Oh.
No, I'm talking about come on, Nick. I'm sorry. Nikki, why are you mad? It's not like Drake and Meek squashed their beef and they coming at you. Them two men came to a point where it's listen, man, it's bigger than whatever problem we had. Let's go get this money together. And it's looking beautiful. Why are you mad at that from them? Makes no sense at all. What bothers you about that from them?
Because the top two male hip-hop artists don't want to do a song with her ass.
I'm sure she could have got a Drake feature. I mean, probably not now, but
right.
Her and Drake had no problem.
Maybe.
And then, no, listen, man. Have some respect for yourself. You talking about how you getting fucked 4 times a day? That ain't sexy to me. Oh yeah, I'm getting ready for tour, and I'm doing
tour. What? What tour?
Listen, I think she bipolar or something because she went from like, I'm the man. Oh yeah, now they gonna say I'm the man. You are mad. You are the man, bitter Joe. That's what you is.
What tour? Is that what she said on the song? Listen, I refuse to listen. Is that what she said?
You're no queen. I don't know all this queen. That ain't how my queen. That ain't the position I put a queen in. You know what I mean? The way you going about things ain't nothing queenish. New word. Is that a word already or no?
Nah.
Why is she mad at Drake?
Why you mad at Meek?
Why she mad at me? Why she mad at Drake? I really want to know. That's like a fair question I wanted to ask. Like, what? Just because of the record? Did I miss something? Is what I'm asking. I guess.
Just not getting high with her. If we was getting high with her, we might have caught it. But it's like them two men are doing their thing. Drake is the biggest artist in the world. Meek is doing a bunch of major things. Like what you say, bro? He got Robert Kraft with a championship chain on at the Super Bowl.
He in a joint with Robert Kraft, Michael Rubin, and Jeff Bezos.
The richest man in the world got his arm around Meek Mill, and you sitting there talking about you getting ready for tour.
Attitude. Don't nobody care. You too old.
Right. And she not no buck, dog. She like 36, 37.
But she's supposed to just change and grow. That's all. Listen, man. I'm not here to take away from Nicki. What I'm going to say is, if you did it once, you could do it again. What I'm saying is that the music formula to create a hit is the music formula to create a hit. Right? So we would also expect and hope it's okay to mature with your audience. You feel me? So Meek has clearly matured with his audience, right? All you gotta do is mature with your audience, but like the angle of dissing and don't nobody, that's the worst play. You'd be better off being quiet and posting, every now and then or whatever people do. You'd be better off being quiet because I don't think the look is good.
Yeah. Right. So not only do you not have the good music, but also the pub or what you put, it's just all wrong. And I don't know. It goes back to she ain't been the same since Safari. Real talk.
For real.
Musically, you haven't been the same. You was with Meek, then it was Nas, then it was Eminem, then it's Quavo and Dave East talking about you trying to pop him, and now you messing with the boy who's a child molester or whatever he is. And you talking about how he giving you 4 times a day and come on, shorty. You about to be 40 soon. Is that the move?
Right.
Trash.
Come on, man. We done with Nicki, man. Valentine's Day coming up, gentlemen. How do y'all feel about this married men? I'm gonna be married soon one day. How do you how do you approach it nowadays? Mike, I'm about to call you Rich because you got the Cherry Hill. Hold up, first I'll let it be known, I'm still waiting on my Raised to Cherry Hill tea. Don't think I'm not waiting for that.
I'm sorry.
That blue and white looking off, like you just took it out the bag.
I apologize.
That thing look fresh, boy.
What's the question again?
Valentine's Day is married men.
Look,
how you approaching it nowadays?
That's the joke. What's the question again? Like Thursday. That's how
you on your Valentine's Day thing right now.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Like Thursday. That's how I approach it. Ain't no. I'm not. All right. So let me back up. Me and my wife was talking about it last night. She said we've been together. It'll be 15 years. We've been married this year. Excuse me. So we were talking about this last night. She said she stumbled across something, either an article or something she saw that talked about who actually celebrates Valentine's Day. And basically it was people that had been in relationships under 2 years long celebrated it the most. You know what I mean? So anything over that was just like, So I don't want to poo-poo people's courting and all that kind of stuff and whatever they do.
Right.
But ain't no, you know what I do? I do give like maybe buy some chocolate covered strawberries and I'll have them and her and my daughter share them just out of the almost like the head, but we don't do nothing crazy or no gifts and all that kind of stuff. I don't do that.
Yeah. Oh, me? It's on me?
Yeah.
My girl ain't around. So you know what I'm saying? And I don't like being out in the madness. Right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
it's the worst time to go out.
Everything is booked. Everybody is out. Everybody on some bullshit.
And you get the worst service ever.
Cause everybody's out. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, miss me with that shit. and for me, it's just a transition between Christmas and motherfucking Easter, right? They just picked a stop. You know what I'm saying? They gotta keep the guy. I'm telling you, you can tell because as soon as the 15 come around, Walmart is changing all they shit around. And what's after that? What they get hit up with? Is it St. Patty's Day? It's like St. Patty's.
Christmas, the Valentine's Day, like the 26th. Or fucking January 1st,
straight up putting up goddamn going Valentine's Day shit, and they gonna jump right in their St. Patty's Day bag, and then
really Easter,
and then
real.
Easter, right? You know what I'm saying? And a strong push to graduation. You know what I'm saying? Mother's Day, dads and grads, 4th of July. You know what I'm saying? Go roll right in the goddamn on Halloween. And then we back at, you know what I'm saying?
Right, all over again.
They didn't skip Thanksgiving. They jumped straight up their Halloween bag to Christmas, right? We gonna make this push for 45 days.
True.
Nah, fuck that.
Well, I definitely feel you, dog. Going out is like the worst thing ever. Like, I would never do that. I don't really like to go out on Valentine's Day, man. That shit is like the worst thing ever, man. Yeah. Definitely. You know, do something small, you know. I'm cooking. I'm a cook.
You cook every day.
Now I'm a really cook.
Oh.
I ain't really cooked for
he wanted them cool. You know that's what he doing. He wanted nothing, dog. Nothing, bro.
You get on my fucking nerves.
Nothing, bro. Nothing, man.
Nah, something small, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Keep it light.
What
you gonna get some
little
shrimp, scallop. What you gonna do?
Little shrimp, crab legs, you know. Mussels, throw a little sauce.
All in love and shit. Fuck out of here.
You
know what I'm saying?
Throw a little sauce around.
You trash.
A little candlelight.
Look it up, bro.
Looking at my face, I gotta get up for work at 4 o'clock in the morning. Friday, like.
Nah, I ain't doing my shit on Friday. My shit gonna be on Saturday.
Oh, okay. So you skipping Valentine's Day?
All right, y'all. It's time for the top 5. Y'all got your top 5s for me this week, man? No. So I'll just do my top 5 list.
That's like the joke too.
Right.
I'll do my top 5 list, and y'all react off the top 5. So, I'll be trying to be different, man. So, top 5 game shows of all time.
All right.
Number 5. Shout out my young boy Vine, because I'm surprised he even know about this shit. This is some throwback shit for real. The supermarket sweepstakes shit. Y'all remember that shit?
Yes.
Would he be in the supermarket with the carts and shit and be doing?
That's old.
Right.
Yeah, that's the throwback shit, right?
Ain't it like guys' grocery games now is the new version?
Is it?
Yeah. I watch Food Network. Set my food shit up.
Number 4. Who wants to be a millionaire?
I'm with it.
Me and Trellion used to sit in the bar when we was going to school. We used to sit in the bar and watch that in the bar in between classes. Shouldn't be drinking in between classes, but it was what it was. And we used to watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Bet on the answers and shit between me and him. For Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Number 3, Hip Hop Hollywood Squares. I did fuck with it for a little time. I don't know if VH1 still got it on, but they had a little run with it.
Bless you.
Mike done put that shit out there. So Hip Hop Hollywood Squares is 3.
Yep.
Number 2, a classic, Wheel of Fortune, man. You just can't go wrong with it. The game used to pop. Don't act like you had it on your computer when you had your little computer back in the day. You used to get your little Wheel of Fortune on.
I hate Wheel of Fortune. Yes. And
number 1, game show of all time, Family Feud. But with Steve Harvey. The Steve Harvey shit is that shit. Number 1 game show of all time, Family Feud. What y'all think? Go ahead, fuck my list up and tell me my list ain't shit.
Go ahead, Cole.
Jeopardy?
Jeopardy is my number 1. It's undisputed in my life. Yeah, it's undisputed. I still watch it.
Be on there.
Yeah, your list trash because you don't have Jeopardy on there.
There's too many questions I know the answer to. What is the fuck out of here? Like, they don't give me no multiple choice or nothing. So,
but if you watch it enough, there's some categories you probably be able to run through, top to bottom.
Right.
And I always like the idea of having to think on your feet. But just culturally, like it's people know Jeopardy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Everybody know Jeopardy. And the old, if I remember correctly, the old I don't know his name, but that Family Feud host was pretty good. The old white
Drew
guy.
Carey? Not Drew Carey.
Is that his name? He was a little frisky.
With the glasses?
I don't know if he had glasses.
Yeah.
Somebody before Drew Carey, I can't remember, but Drew Carey was on there. No, my bad. Drew Carey is on Price is Right, ain't he? Or no?
Yeah, he'll
Price is Right now.
I don't know. Then I don't know who. I think Drew Carey was on. I want to say he was on Family Feud too, though. Yeah. Shout out to the Drew Carey show. I used to watch that when I was high, when I was a teenager, like 11 o'clock at night, and my grandma used to be high as shit, cracking up off the Drew Carey show. But back to the list. Y'all done with my list already?
Yeah, your list was trash, but it always is.
Yo,
Richard Dawson. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Season 3 of Atlanta was delayed. Come on, y'all fucking killing me. You fucking killing me with that. No Atlanta fans on here?
Yeah, I like Atlanta. I really do. I still ain't seen season 2 yet, but so I'm not really upset about 3.
Season 2 wasn't season 1, but it was still good. But it wasn't season 1 though. But it's the lead. I seen the new previews for the new Child's Play.
Oh, where?
They ain't show Chucky though. I just seen that shit this morning. They ain't show Chucky though, but they doing something different. Yo, my man who play Paperboy, he in every fucking thing, man.
Yeah.
He in a lot of shit. He in the new Child's Play. Shout out to Freeway, this new kidney, man. Once again, black men, we got to make sure we taking care of ourselves, getting checked out.
Right.
No, we don't let things get to that point. You know what I'm saying? I think it's definitely important. I'm definitely trying to watch how I eat. I've been on my shit, my black seed oil, my apple cider vinegar. I've been doing a little fruit and vegetable smoothie type situation.
Yeah.
A lot of water, lemon water. You see, I ain't drinking, I ain't drunk. So, we gotta take care of ourselves. But shout out to Free. He said he's to come back. He said, Drake.
Drake.
I'm gonna come back in the year. I'm gonna come back in 2019.
Yeah.
Shout out Free, man. I met Free one time. Cool guy.
Yeah.
Long time ago. Yes. You met who? You met Mike? You met who you meet the other day? From Philly. Wallow.
Oh yeah. Wallow 267. Man, he came through and shut it down too. Came through and killed it. I got it. I pretty much got it all on video. And it was real powerful. For those that don't know, the acronym RICH, Raising Cherry Hill, Mike Battle, brother Mike
Cuzzo.
Battle, the other Cuzzo, right? He switched the acronym to a nonprofit, Restoring Inner City Hope. So we've been doing, all community things for some years now. Started with a prayer walk, about 7, 8 years ago. And one of the things it evolved into was this thing called the reality check. We basically bring together men and you counsel, the youth or whatever. So it was a men only, invite the boys out and that kind of stuff. And we had a room full. And we had several people speaking, myself included. I was actually one of them. And I basically spoke on post-traumatic stress disorder in the hood. Growing up in the hood,
right.
Stuff happening to you. You don't realize how it affects you till years later. And so that's okay. It's okay to be fearful of the muzzle of a gunshot and you just sitting at a light. You feel me?
Right.
Or whatever the case may be. So we culminated the night with Wallow on stage. And just everything, brought the kids up there, man, brought them on stage and had them at their full attention. Put your phone away because they ain't playing with you out here. You know what I mean? You need to be attentive. Man,
right.
It rolled on until 2040 something. 2040 something he get off parole, man.
Right.
To see him grasp the opportunity at being released a couple years ago to where he is now. He just talked about how he interviewed Deion Sanders at the Super Bowl on his little show, podcast, or whatever.
Right.
Feel me? So it was inspiring for me, you know what I mean? Just to keep going and stay motivated and just doing stuff, and it was definitely good for kids. But, straight out of Philly.
You know, and first of all, he's an example of a man who came home from doing about 20 years and not making no excuses and taking, you know, the opportunities that were presented to him and making the best of it. You know that's Gilly the Kid cousin though.
Yeah.
Right. Bro, I've met Gilly a couple times, but me and Bro met Gilly this summer, and you know Gilly always show love, and you know what I mean? Definitely. So
good people, man. Good people, and that man Wallow stayed and took pictures with everybody that asked for pictures, bro. You know what I mean? That's important because you're not owed that. There's no, you know what I mean? There's no obligation that say that you know that nothing's it, but you can tell a lot about somebody when they do something like that too. You feel me?
Fuck yeah.
I had to change clothes.
You look fat as shit in that shirt.
Cause I am, yo.
I had to get you one time.
I'm working on it.
We talking about how the boy Wallow.
I was listening. I'm here.
You know that's Gilly cousin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I forgot about this Pastor Troy situation, man. Pastor Troy came out after T.I. said there was a picture of T.I., G.D., and Luda around the Super Bowl, that Super Bowl weekend, and they were saying that T.I. said that we're the kings of Atlanta, but there's other people, a list of other people that, you know, we're not naming everybody basically, that we have to give love to for setting Atlanta up to be what Atlanta is. So he said that.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't say particular names, but he said besides us, there are other men too who contributed to Atlanta now.
Mm-hmm.
Pastor Troy fell away, which don't make no sense because he said there were other guys. But Pastor Troy, he reaching? I definitely feel like you're reaching.
Pastor Troy reaching. Shouldn't got that midget pregnant a couple years back either.
He got a midget pregnant?
Oh, little people. Little person.
Right.
Little people pregnant?
Is that? Yeah.
You got it. Okay.
All right, little people.
Shout out to our little people fans.
Right. But Pastor Troy ain't tripping, man. Like, end of the day, he didn't say we're the kings. It started with us. You don't hear Andre 3000 coming out the woodworks and having a problem with what they said. Come on, Pastor Troy. Come on, y'all do better.
Why is midget offensive?
I don't know.
Like, I moved on for the Pastor Troy thing. Why is midget offensive?
Why is female offensive?
Oh. Why is female offensive?
Yes.
Oh, cause I don't know. Kanye shrug. I don't know. Yeah, Pastor Troy reaching. Yeah, nobody cares.
Did y'all watch the NBA All-Star draft thingamajig they had on TV?
No.
No, I didn't see it. I would have watched it if I was in front of it and I remembered, but I didn't see it.
I probably won't watch the NBA All-Star game.
I probably would watch the draft before I watch the All-Star game.
I used to DVR it, but now I don't DVR no more, so hopefully I'll watch it.
Yeah.
It's a waste of time to even watch.
All-Star Saturday night, not for me.
I don't know, man. I hope I get the...
I'm probably going to watch this year because Seth and Steph are shooting.
What does that mean? Seth ain't beating Steph.
Huh?
Seth ain't beating Steph.
His percentage is better.
Okay.
You want to put something, make it light on yourself?
Man, I'm not doing nothing with you right now.
All right. You know what I'm saying? Stop talking me to death.
Okay. Don't be that guy. Terrell Cash Morrell. Yeah. Fight me now. Terrell Cash Morrell.
I'm going to give you my address. Pull up. You know what I'm saying? Stop texting me, dog.
Yeah, I got USA right there on deck. Ticket waiting for you at the airport. Pull up. What's up? What's around y'all gears, man? What's on y'all mind? Y'all good?
I already got to give you my grind and my gears.
I got one.
Okay, go ahead, Mike.
The Gucci blackface sweater, Sambo sweater.
What's that?
You ain't see it? That's where you said tip. That's where I was.
Oh, no. I wasn't on that.
Yeah.
So Gucci comes out with this sweater, black sweater that got the Sambo face. It's a turtleneck. They poured it over the model face with red lips painted over it. Just like a Sambo character. It's all the rage, but it's brand new. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Oh,
Grinding my gears. These design. The blatant disrespect.
Blatant.
Blake.
What makes you think that's okay? Go ahead, bro. Say it.
It's not. Like I'm looking for it right now, just so I can show the world what I'm talking about.
Oh wow. What the fuck is that about? Who thought that was the movie?
Gucci.
Why's that person not fired? Whoever came up with that.
Right?
The fuck? And you wear that out like,
I'm killing it. Fuck it up, babe. Fuck it up.
All right, so who the person that designed it? Who the person that designed it? Let's get some more
Context. Yeah.
Right? Can y'all see that?
Yeah, we see it. Sambo. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the whole idea. This whole Sambo, blackface. You understand the caricatures of black people, right? Throughout the years. So, who these people, man? You got to be a staunch racist to be like, hey, let's do it like this.
right.
Cut the ad. Do all of these things. They don't care about us for real, man.
You know what? I hope whoever has that sweater on, Liam Neeson run into him with that motherfucker and be like, "Take it, what's up?"
Seriously, bro.
Yeah.
So if we understood our power, our buying power, and just stop messing with them. So Tip came out and was furious about it. You feel me? And basically, in the end, I think people trying to get don't buy it for 3 months kind of thing.
Right. That's what I seen that, but I didn't know where it came from though.
Yeah. So it definitely will affect their bottom line. I don't know how they think they get by, but that's because we keep buying it and we don't necessarily be doing a certain money thing.
We lost Mike?
Nah, I can still see him and hear him.
I can't.
All right. You good? I see him moving. I see you moving.
Yeah.
I'm recording on my end. We good.
I can't hear nothing though.
You can hear me?
Right.
Yeah, and I can hear him. And he can hear you.
But I can't hear Mike.
All right.
Can't hear me?
That's on your end, bro. Stop. Let me produce, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right, dog.
I got to roll anyway.
All right, I got roll too. Oh, it's all about you, huh? What the fuck you gotta do, huh? Shout out to Mike though. Mike, even though I can't see you, I can't hear you. Thank you because you're on vacation and you took time out to get the podcast done. It's real dedication. We appreciate you. We appreciate all the fans out there, all our family, because y'all not fans. It's all family with brothers talking shit. So we appreciate all of our folks out there that listen in. We're taking our next step. We see all three of us now.
Hey.
Here we go. Anybody else got something to say? I can't hear Mike, so let me know if Mike talking or whatever.
Go ahead, cool.
No, I'm good, man. Just I'm glad to be a part of it still, and glad to take time out. We y'all see us keep building and moving forward, and I now always look forward to these discussions.
Absolutely, man. I love what we doing, man. I wouldn't want to do this with any other people, man. We got the means now. We got, you know what I'm saying, the technology's in place, you know what I'm saying. We could go, you know what I'm saying. It won't be nothing to add Juice or Jordan or anybody who got their Apple shit together, you know what I'm saying, to the podcast, right? So we can go.
There you go.
Yeah.
But this is Brothers Talking Shit, episode 31. Like I said, we everywhere. So if you don't see us on YouTube, look other places. Episode 31, we out.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I love y'all, man.
Love you, man.
Enjoy the rest of your vacation. Happy early birthday, bro.